Hello Pisces, my name is Jason. This is your general tarot reading for the second half of April 2019. It's a general reading, could be about love, career, any questions at the forefront of your mind. You'll know in the first minute or two if this is resonating for you. If it isn't, or even if it is, please go ahead and check out my readings for your moon and rising signs. I find they resonate so often much more strongly than the sun sign. But for now, Pisces, you go in to the second half of March with the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is a card of conflict, but it's more like bickering. I don't think anyone really is trying to hurt each other. Maybe this is more about ego and pride. If you have a look at this picture here, these people, they're either trying to construct something and they're all speaking the wrong languages because maybe they all want to be in charge, something like that, or it's about just each person doing their own thing and not really respecting the other person's need to get their part of the job done as well. So, and there might even be some building work happening for you, and it looks like you'll be needing to try and sort out or coordinate the timing of things, or if it's a building project or some kind of organisation at work or even within the family, organising like a party or a wedding or something, and people are hard to get a hold of or want to do it this way, but you want them to do it that way, that kind of thing. But it's not looking serious. It's just like it's almost like a day-to-day thing that's happening. Okay, so your challenge for the second half of April, you have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess here encourages you to use your intuition. Okay, so people might be telling you things are a certain way or need to be a certain way, or that they want to do things a certain way, but if it doesn't feel right, you need to sort of follow your own and stand up and say, no, wait a minute, I really feel this. And if this is your baby or your project, if you like, that you're in charge of, use your intuition to make sure you get what you want. And you may be feeling a bit reluctant to stand up for the way you want to do things. If someone has a good argument for you, fair enough, then you might listen to that. But at the end of the day, if something isn't feeling right, then insist that things are done your way, Pisces. Or if not your way that you want them done, then try to clarify a bit more information. Perhaps, what if we do it this way, or what other ideas are out there? Sometimes we don't know what we don't know, and especially if it's like a new area, a new project or building or something, you might not know all the materials that are out there or all the options that are out there. So listen by all means, but if someone gives you a suggestion and doesn't feel right, then go for second opinions perhaps, okay? Now, your hopes for the second half of April. You have the Three of Pentacles, and I quite often see the Three of Pentacles as about working together with people, okay? Quite often it's about building. If you have a look at the couple down below, this person standing on the bench there, it's like they're showing him some plans, some kind of building plans or something. And the person standing on the bench, it's like he's not as tall as those, so he needs to stand up there and as though he's dictating something, but what he's offering doesn't seem very substantial. If you have a look at that cup he's holding out, it's empty and it's even upside down. So perhaps these people can see through this deception, but this person's sort of stating it the way he wants to anyway. So you're hoping that things can get done, even if you have to work with this person for whatever reason. You're hoping that this will be able to work out somehow. But I'm really feeling that you need to stand up to this person. If it doesn't sound right, or if they seem a bit shady, then go with what you think. Okay. All right. In the best attitude. This is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is about carrying too much, doing too much, and it's the end of a cycle. So it looks like whatever this issue is that you're dealing with now, it's just about over and you'll be able to drop that bundle. Or if it's not drop the whole thing, you'll be able to delegate somehow. And because this is in the best attitude position, this card's asking you to give some responsibility to other people. If you don't need to take this responsibility, perhaps there are certain skill sets which you don't have and you're trying to develop them. You may not have enough time to develop them. So this card's asking you to hand it over to the experts. Okay, try and drop the ego and let other people have a go at some of this work. Otherwise, you're just going to burn yourself out and you won't really enjoy the process, whatever this is. And I know it's very hard, especially when you're in charge, to not to let go and to try and micromanage things. That's what you want to do sometimes, but that's just asking you to just let things go a little bit and let the experts do their work, but all the time remembering to follow your intuition. And if you smell a rat like this person standing on the bench, then just double check things. And your outcome. The outcome is the Six of Swords. So perhaps after you've been feeling perhaps a little bit too much, so perhaps you've been feeling a lot of this burden here, perhaps this conflict has just been going a little bit too long, you've decided that you just want to walk away from this. So I'm feeling that you might be on the last straight now before you decide to walk away, and I'm feeling that you may even be looking for a new job, or not looking for a new job, looking at other jobs or at other opportunities by the end of the month. Okay, by the end of this period, that's what it's feeling like there. But we'll try and clarify some of these now. See if we can pin down what this is about, Pisces. So you've got the Five of Wands in your opening position. Bits of conflict happening. We'll see if we can sort that out. All right, this one's come out. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is clarifying that. So perhaps there's a woman who, and now I usually like the Queen of Pentacles. She's usually my favourite queen, really. She's just got it all. But the negative side of the Queen of Pentacles, which is what I'm feeling here, is someone who might be a bit of a stick in the mud. She might be using her power and her status to upset things. Perhaps there's a bit of gossip going on, and this person wants the gossip. It's like that's what feeds this person, and it could be like a person in charge who doesn't really deserve to be in charge of a workplace or a situation, and she may be stirring the pot somehow. That's what I'm getting there. Okay, so it looks like that could be what this conflict is about. It's someone dividing a group somehow, the in crowd versus the others, for their own ego or their own control issues. Okay, let's have a look at the High Priestess. You're being asked to follow your intuition here. It's in the challenge position. Why is the High Priestess in the challenge position for Pisces for the second half of April? Okay, you have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is about equal give and take. It's about finding a passion, something that you are really compatible with, whether this is work or whether this is a relationship. Your challenge is to make whatever this project is that's going on here, whatever work thing is, that feels like work, then you're hoping that this will finally allow you to have equal give and take. It's what you really want. Okay, so you've got the Two of Cups clarifying the High Priestess. Okay, so the High Priestess uses her intuition, and in this case I'm feeling it's because you really need to get something done, and it's like down to you in the long run. It's going to be a long-term thing which affects you, and you want this sense of equal give and take. If you have a look at the caduceus there on the Two of Cups, it's the staff with the snakes wrapped around it. Okay, that's an ancient trade symbol of equal give and take. And so I'm feeling that that's your ultimate goal there. That's what you want to be. You want to be in this passionate place where each person is if not equal, there's equity there. Okay, so it's a beautiful way to see things, but it's just looking like a bit of a challenge for you at the moment, Pisces, for whatever reason. Now, the Three of Pentacles, this is in your hopes and fears. So there's some project going on, and there's a person in this group, if you're working with others, who may not be putting in their fair share, or they may not be as honest, or they're not giving you all the information that you need. And that's clarified by the Five of Swords. Okay, so the Five of Swords talks about a shallow victory, or a hollow victory, if you like. So someone may be in this for the short term, and I'm thinking whatever this is, you're in it for the long term. So one of these people in the Three of Pentacles there is just passing through. They don't have a real lasting interest in the final result. So it's sort of like a contractor who might come in, and they don't really care if they do a good job or not, because by the time you find out that it's not such a good job, they'll be long gone. That's what I'm feeling there, okay? So I would just be a little bit careful about that, okay? And there may not be a chance to get your money back or something if this person has their way. Let's have a look at why is the Ten of Wands here in the best attitude position. We know there's too much on your plate at the moment, and some of the things that you're taking on may be a little bit beyond your expertise. So why is the Ten of Wands here? Why is the Ten of Wands here for Pisces, the best attitude position? And you have the Five of Wands again. Okay, so the Five of Wands, again, talks about conflict, okay, and so there's just too much conflict, and I can see that you just want to get away from that, okay. I'm feeling that there's these clashing egos here, which is making you feel like the burden is too much, okay, and in the outcome, you are deciding to just move away from this. It's like this. It's almost like I'm feeling the last straw. Okay, this is the last straw. You're out of here after this. The workplace or the situation, people don't want to get on. It's full of politics and gossip, and there's someone in charge perhaps who's not doing the right thing, and you just want to move away from that because I'm feeling that you're valuing yourself. But why is the Six of Swords here? Please clarify the Six of Swords for Pisces. And we have the Hermit card. Okay, yes. So the Hermit card is really looking at yourself, going deep, and you're asking yourself, do I really need this? And I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Okay, you're going to walk away. You've examined your role in this, whatever it is, Pisces, and you've said, nah, this is not for me, and you're walking away. Moving away somewhere else to a better place, calmer waters, okay? You've asked yourself, if this is your place, how much responsibility you have in this conflict. You realise that it's not really you, it's just an environment that you're in, and you're packing your stuff and you're going. So again, that's looking like it's you might be looking at new jobs, and so you might be asking yourself, well, what else is there for me? Okay, so it's fair enough, you might be able to walk away from this situation, you might want to, but where to from there? And so I'm feeling that you're asking yourself, what do you really want? Once you do walk away, what's to stop the same thing happening again? How can you avoid getting into this situation again? So that's what I've got for you, Pisces. I hope that's resonated for you somehow. If that's for you, it's not a negative reading per se. It's just like a bit of bickering around you and some decisions. But be very careful, please, about having the wrong people doing work for you or projects for you, or even something as small as errands, and mixed messages might be getting through somehow. But, look, thanks very much for watching. Please go ahead and like and subscribe, and please comment, and I'll hopefully talk to you in a couple of weeks. Thanks for watching.